Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Mark Kaufman, Global Director of EV Marketing at Ford. Thank you for joining us, Mark.
Fred, thanks for having me.
Well, you've had a busy week, and it's about to get busier with the opening of the Los Angeles International Car Show. And no doubt you're going to have crowds around to see the brand newly announced Mustang Mach-E.
Absolutely. In fact, I'm standing in front of the Mustang Mach-E right now on the show stand at LA, so just globally revealed on Sunday. And it is a full battery electric vehicle with up to 300 miles range with our rear-wheel drive extended pack. And we tapped into our iconic icon of Mustang because we felt that the torque and the essentially capability of this product with a mid 3-second 0 to 60 time on our GT lives up to the brand.
Now, this is, even though it's a Mustang, it's an SUV, is that correct?
It is. Now, first thing for any of you diehard V8 Mustang Coupe customers listening to the show, we're not taking away the Coupe, right? So we just launched the GT500. This is not a replacement product. This is a new horse to the stable. And yes, one of the things we've heard from customers who love Mustang is they absolutely love the design. They love the fast, fun freedom that it stands for, but they need a little bit more room in the vehicle for their family or for bringing 4 adults with them over on a weekend trip.
Yeah, but this might be able to win a race.
When you start getting into a mid 3-second for 0 to 60 miles per hour, you're starting to get into an elite group of vehicles, right, that can accelerate that fast.
All right. Well, tell us about some of the other features here. What should people know?
Hey, the thing besides, so the first and foremost, Mustang has to be exhilarating. So this vehicle delivers absolutely that. Within our Ford portfolio, there's only 2 products that have a lower center of gravity, and that would be the GT and the Mustang Coupe. So this vehicle really does not only look great, but it performs well. The areas, and we've said this is almost like Route 66 meets Silicon Valley, and that we put a lot of time getting this perfect blend of iconic Mustang with technology. We have a brand new large 15.5-inch touch display, and that display actually adapts to you. So it has a personal profile, and that home screen will keep changing based on how you use it.
You mean, for instance here, what do you mean?
Well, if someone happens to use a certain function more repeatedly, so if there's a navigation function that you use, the vehicle continues to learn your habits. And for example, if it knows that I give my wife a call on the way home from work, it'll actually start querying me, would you like to call Mary? Cool.
Now, tell me about some of the other technology that's built into here. It's more than just a screen.
Correct. The one thing that we know these EV customers care a lot about is charging and charge stations. So we're really proud to announce that this vehicle, we've actually pulled together what we believe to be one of the largest charging networks available in the U.S. with over 12,500 chargers. And this is fully capable with high-power DC fast charging, so we can get you 47 miles in 10 minutes plugged into a high-power DC fast charger. Or if you're plugging at home, depending on which charger you use, you're getting anywhere from 22 to 32 miles for every hour that is plugged in.
What are your thoughts about the overall market for EVs today?
You're going to start seeing from most manufacturers a lot of EVs emerging in the next several years. So it's still in the early adoption phase. We really think that when customers start experiencing products like Mustang Mach-E, the interest is going to grow in EV. So we are expecting that by, say, mid-2025, EV share of industry is probably going to be high single digits at about 8% of total sales. But it's also because of all these competitive entries coming in that we realize that if we're going to stand out, we've got to lean into a great iconic name like Mustang to make our product unique and to have the vehicle live up to that pony emblem on the front.
Now, it's going to be a while before people can actually get behind the wheel here, but tell us about that and pricing.
Well, let's talk about vehicles are going to be produced by late 2020. Because we have a constrained supply of batteries, so globally we're only expecting to build about 50,000 vehicles in the first year. So we've opened a reservation site, including a special first edition vehicle that is already starting to sell out. So anyone who wants and is interested in the vehicle, that's a refundable $500 deposit to hold your place in line on www.ford.com. And then the next most important thing is the price that you mentioned. So the vehicle starts at a price of $43,895, and key is that is not including the $7,500 incentive. So when you start buying the vehicle and then filling out the paperwork, when you file your taxes, you will be getting $7,500 back from the government. We believe most customers will qualify, and even some state and city and municipalities have even more benefits on top of that for owning a full battery electric vehicle.
Terrific. Now, since you're global director for EV marketing, my guess is we're going to see more from Ford too down the road.
Yeah, we've announced that we're investing over $11 billion, and that is with a B, $11 billion in electrified products. This first one is a real proof point for us on how we're bringing these products to life. We've already got an F-150 video showing a early prototype that was towing quite an impressive amount of rail cars. So, and then also transit. So within our work and productivity products, a transit EV as well. So many more products to come.
Very cool. And lastly, tell us a little bit about some of the safety technology.
Yeah, clearly driver assist technology is increasing in terms of its capability. This vehicle is equipped with that. Not only do you have great sensors in the front, but we also have driver monitoring systems. Ford takes safety very seriously, and we want to make sure that even when the customer is driving down a highway without their hands on the wheel, we are watching just to make sure they're generally paying attention to what's happening in front of them.
Well, good luck handling those crowds at the Los Angeles International Auto Show. I'm sure you're going to be mobbed. Mark Kaufman, thanks for taking the time with us.
Thank you so much for helping me share the Mustang Mach-E with your listeners.
Cooking with the power of the sun. Hi, I'm Fred Fishkin, here to tell you about the latest innovation from my friend Patrick Sherwin and his great team at GoSun Stove. The GoSun Fusion has arrived using the company's tried and true reflectors and a solar vacuum tube to get you cooking without the mess of charcoal, heavy propane tanks, or smoke. A really bright idea. And with an optional solar panel and battery storage and the ability to plug in at home or on the road, you really can use the GoSun Fusion to cook anytime and anywhere, day or night, rain or shine. I love what Patrick and his team are doing, and so will you. Want to learn more? Head to gosun.co to check out all of the company's products and innovations and use the code Techstination to save 10%. That's gosun.co.